everybody, Lady Yasumi here. I'm back doing a little something different with my channel this time around. Today, we're going to talk about what's on my shelf. You guys are going to notice that really only this shelf and this shelf have anything novel-wise. Most, at least 90% of these books have some sort of meaning to me. I did pillage my shelf a while back and got rid of a lot of books that didn't mean anything to me, mainly because I just don't have room to store them. But I digress. I'm still buying books, and I'm just kind of finding room somewhere in the house. So I want to talk about a few different series or books that mean something to me in some shape or form. Today, we're actually going to talk about this here. These books here, currently there are, oh my gosh, there has to be at least 10 to 12 of this series. This book is called Shinju. It's by Laura Jo Rowland. I hope I'm saying the Joe right, J-O-H. I don't know if you guys can see that. This book in particular is about a samurai named Sano who is a detective for the shogun. So whenever stuff goes down, people die, he investigates it. But he does have an arch nemesis named Chamberlain Yanagasawa, who is always trying to undermine Sano and try and put him in a bad light with the shogun and kind of make himself shine. So the book follows him. In the next two books, it's still about him. You kind of get to meet Sano and know more about him. By the time you get to the fourth book, you actually get to meet his, spoiler alert, I suppose. If you don't get past this, then I guess spoiler alert. You actually get to meet his wife, Reiko, and I hope I'm saying that right. This all takes place in feudal Japan, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. The very first book I bought of this was The Concubine's Tattoo, and I absolutely loved that book, and I love all of her books, all of her writing. I was always checking Amazon or Chapters or Kohl's just to see if they had anything new. So I had to get these ones ordered in, because by the time I actually got into reading these books, she was kind of a little further into the series, and I had to get these ordered in specifically. But they're awesome. They're great. And I absolutely love Laura, or Miss Rowland, if she would prefer to be called that way. I will definitely keep buying her books. She does have some new ones. I haven't bought them yet because I was trying to stop myself from buying any physical copies of books, but let's face it, physical is better. They're babies. And they smell nice. This one smells kind of old because it's old. So anyway, I definitely recommend the series for anyone who thinks that they might like a feudal Japan mystery kind of solving thing. When his wife comes into it, she is more like a partner as well, and that's exciting. Very, very different from the way you would think it would go, because, you know, way back then, that's not what women did. So I enjoyed that she did that with Reiko. So yeah, so that's her series, and I do highly recommend it. Yay! I just noticed what I did. Alright, you might have just noticed that I actually changed that around. I've been trying to keep the first book out front, and then the rest of them in, you know, chronological order, going all the way down. So the last book is like the last one on the shelf. And apparently I didn't do that one right, and it was going to bother me forever. But so while we're on that topic, we might as well talk about Cassandra Clare. I don't just love this particular series, I also enjoy her Clockwork series, which I have stuffed in there so hard I can't get out. So anyway, I love the Clockwork series. I loved it so much. I bawled at the last book. I absolutely bawled my eyes out. I woke up the next morning, my eyes were like poof, and they were puffed right out of my head because I had cried so hard. This series here, the Mortal Instruments series, I loved the first 3 books. I died for the first 3 books. The third book, I really actually felt that the third book could have just ended off right there, and I would have been just happy, perfectly happy. I'm not There's 6 books in this series. I am not knocking the last 3 books. I enjoyed them. Did I love them? No. I kind of felt like the 4th book slowed down a little bit. The 5th book kind of got, a bit good, interesting. And then you got to the 6th book, and it was like half and half. Like parts of it were a bit slow to me, and it was kind of easy to just put down and pick back up again a little while later. I really like a book where, I gotta see the next chapter now. So it's a little disappointing when you get to a part in a book where you're like, oh god, this is so dry, and you kind of put it down. Now everyone has a different taste, so you might have loved all 6 books equally. I did not. I still enjoyed the last 3. I mean, I did read the 5th one twice, so it has its good things, it has its bad things, everything does. So I do recommend this series, though. It is a really great series. I have heard that there is another series that came out before this, not by Cassandra Clare. I'm not sure who the author is, but I hear that they're very, very similar, and they're also very good, and I do plan to, at some point, try it out and see if I like it. So yeah, that's Cassandra Clare, The Mortal Instruments, or the Clockwork series. I think that's what it's called. Oh my god, now I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, that's what I'm calling it for now. She also has The Infernal Devices. Yeah, she also has a new series called The Dark Artifacts, which I have the first book on Kindle, on my Kindle app. I have a good few books on my Kindle app because I don't have room for physical books, but I have decided I'm going to make room, and I'm going to get some more books that I really enjoyed, and that was a bookmark. Wow, okay. Today, I think that's all I'm actually going to talk about today. I want to keep the videos a little short, because I do plan to record more than one kind of video a day, or in a day, not every day, but in a day, just because, while I'm in the mood, because I kind of have to do this setup. I don't have a camera. I have my computer. My computer room's really dark and dingy, and I wanted something more bright and happy, like me. Hey! And so I actually have it by my window and by my bookshelf, because I love my books and I love writing. So anyway, I'm going to see you guys next time. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, friend me on Facebook if you like. I do have an author friend Facebook thing that you can friend me on. Obviously, if you enjoy this video or enjoy my channel, you can hit subscribe down below. I would love it if you did. That would be great. But I will see you next time, and I do have quite a few things planned for the future, and I'm so pumped. I lost my little pumpiness for a little while, but now I am pumped. So let's get going. Yay!